gentlemen, settle back, because it's time to see what Hendrie has to say in today's second helping of Changing Rooms.
My name's Hendrie and I play for Aston Villa. I think it's got to be David Platt because I've been at Aston Villa now for over 8 years. I think it's 8 years as a kid. And I've come through the ranks and I've always seen him about the place as a kid. He was great. I watched him on the training field and he was great to watch. Even in games, he was like a ledge at Villa. Scored some magnificent goals. He was just a class player that Villa needed at the time. I cleaned Gordon Carrons and John Fashioner. Big Fash, he scared me when he first came, to be honest. And when I found out it was on his boots, because he had these big red boots, and he bought me, the kit man brought me the polishing, and he pulled me in this little room. He says, "Shut the door." He says, "These are my tools." He says, "If they're not clean," he says, "I don't perform." And as a young lad at YT, I was so scared. Fash, I'm looking at him, and he's going, and he was dead serious. He went, "Make sure they're clean." And he just walked out, and I was so... But to be fair, I did make sure they were shining. Dwight York, he's just so skillful, natural abilities. He's just an awesome player. He's strong, scores goals. He was a great player to play with. He always knew when he was going to give him the ball, and he's just class. Everything about him was just fantastic. Gaza. He's got to be one of my heroes as well, to be honest. He caught me in the cheekbone with an elbow, to be honest with you, I didn't realise it was Gaza, and he come up and he was all like friendly and like just checking it I was okay. It was great to just get the pat on the back from Gaza. It was superb. Wimbledon away. It was just a bad game for me. I've got to say it's the worst game I've ever played in. It's live on Sky. It just summed it up when I think Righty tried to play a ball down the line to me, and it was just an easy ball. Anyone could have controlled it, and as it's come to me, I've just gone to put my foot on it, and it's bobbled over my foot, and it went to their player then. I thought, oh, I could just blow. I just wanted the game to end. Southampton away. It was early on in the game actually. I picked it up just outside the box, and I run at I think it was Dryden. Cut inside, and I just hit it with my left foot. It just went in the bottom corner. I just slid on my knees, burnt my knees because it was dry on the pitch. Oh, it was a nightmare. I had one with Savage. That was at Leicester. I think people think that we don't get on, or that I've got a little thing against him, but I haven't really. It was just one of them things in football. But the game actually, when he said to me, "How the hell did you get a cap?" and it killed me, to be honest with you. So I didn't know. I just had a little bite back, and we had a little scuffle in the tunnel, to be honest with you, and not everyone come out. But it was nothing bad. I seen him in Magaluf on the summer, and we had a bit of banter and that. But it was, it's friendly enough. I'll be on the dole because I'm so thick. I left school early. I've always wanted to be a footballer, you know. If I won't be a footballer, then definitely a doler. Yeah, I've got one on my stomach. It's a Chinese symbol. It means love. I don't know why I had it, to be fair. It killed me as well. Maybe that I go out too much, but that's the only one, and I don't really do now because my missus has got me under the cosh. so I'm under the sun at the minute. Playing for England, making my debut. I could have scored as well. It seemed too easy, to be honest with you, because I got the ball and I could have squared it to Dion. I thought, I'm going to try and score it. So I pretended I was going to shoot, cut back, and I hit it with my left foot, and it just missed the post. I mean, I watched the video now, and I'm willing it will go in, you know. I enjoyed it. It was the best day ever.
What a quality blow.
Funny. Very good.